I came here to save you.
The fortress is taken.
It is over.
Do not cite the deep magic to me, witch. I was there when it was written.
You're my only hope.
We shall fight on the beaches.
There will be days when we lose faith.
We band of brothers.
But take heart. Look around. You're not in this fight alone.
I bid you stand! Men of the West!
Hello, all. This is Caleb with KingsAdvisors. And I wish I was not recording this today. But here we go. So here we are once again, folks. First, it was the Dominican friar Savonarola, who claimed it was to save the souls of the people of Florence. And then it was Adolf Hitler, who claimed it was to keep Germany German and to remove the spirit of un-Germanness growing out of them. Today's publishing companies trying to placate a small and loud mob. No matter what form and under what guise it may take, book burning is wrong. We began last week with hearing that Puffin Publishing was going to reword books by the late Roald Dahl to remove offensive wording. And now we hear that Fleming Publishing has commissioned a group of people to help modernize the greatest spy novels ever. While not physically setting these books on fire, their attempts to rewrite and remake them is of the same mind as those lunatics in Germany in 1933. This is our own bonfire of the vanities. And we that understand this and realize just how damaging this really is need to stand up and engage in this discussion. Make those screaming in the streets and gluing themselves to F1 racetracks realize that they are not the virtuous ones here. They are the mob, engaging in the same tactics that the friars extremists engaged in, as if copying the actions from the High Septon's faith militant from Game of Thrones is something to be admired. For those of you who ask why this is a problem, or argue that they just want to modernize the books so they don't offend readers, or they want to remove racist language, whatever your thoughts, it is not the publisher's right to change the works of an already published novel, or to remove language that some may deem offensive. What about when the pendulum swings the other way? Do you want to set the precedent that those who feel offended get whatever they want? We already saw how that worked out in the 40s. 10 million dead in the camps on the side of roads or deep in the forests. Between 40 and 80 million dead in China. 2 million in Cambodia. Some for simply being left-handed. Need I go on? I walked into a Barnes & Noble the other day and saw many books with titles and content I deemed offensive. But it is not my right to tell another human being what they can and cannot write. We can argue over it. We can debate. We can say, maybe that shouldn't be written. But if we disagree and the work gets published, then the Rubicon has been crossed. There's nothing you can do or should do. It is not your right to tell another author, let alone two of the greatest authors of all time, what to write. If we continue down this road we are on, we can forget about 1984. We're heading to Fahrenheit 451. If we truly live in a world where people reading the Bond novels are so offended by Fleming's words, maybe there is no going back. Maybe we can't return to a time where there wasn't so much evil in the world. Maybe Samwise was wrong. I disagree, though. I refuse to live in a world where a book is offensive. For thousands of years, people hungered for knowledge. And funny enough, it was a German named Gutenberg who provided the masses with the ability to obtain information through the written word. And we have thrown away that hunger for convenience. We have thrown away centuries of progress and learning to placate a mob of loud, uneducated children. I am disgusted with Fleming Publications and pray that they change their mind.